what does Occupy Lancaster plan to do next to have a visible presence in the area?
Well, we just submitted the application to renew our permit today. We submitted the application today. So I think that that will remain a visible presence for, could be indefinitely. I think that we are always in an ongoing discussion about what kind of form we should take, and that is always up for grabs. So any decision the group as a whole comes to about what kind of form we should take, that's what form we'll take. Right now we are in discussions about an indoor community space with some other organizations that might want to share that space with us. So it's in the works, but the outdoor occupation should continue.
You have a rally this weekend. What is going on in a nutshell this weekend?
This weekend is the celebration of our 2-month anniversary, which is tonight, on the 15th, and then the 17th is the 3-month anniversary since Occupy Wall Street started. So it's been around for 3 months, we've been around for 2 months, and just how far we've come in that short amount of time. So it's our reoccupation. We can always start all over, I think. That's why it's interesting that we're renewing our permit right now too. It's us reassessing where we need to go from here and what kind of actions we need to take.
My only knowledge of the other occupies is what I see on television. And unfortunately, the news coverage has been, if it bleeds, it leads. You know, you only hear about Occupy when there is an action generally on the part of the police against the particular action. There are many Occupies like Lancaster that have never made the national news because we have the respect of the local city administration, the local police department, and the cooperation of many of the local merchants. So therefore, we don't get any attention, and I would suspect that many Occupy movements across the country are the same. If there's a reason why we appear to be older than many, and I would suspect it's because many people like me remember when this country was at its strongest, and it was at its strongest when there was a strong middle class. And if it's going to be strong again, it's going to have to be because there is again a strong middle class. People who believe in a good education system. People who believe in having people work for a fair wage, for good companies making quality goods that they can purchase here. People who believe that things like the benefits that frankly many of my generation took for granted, medical care, paid vacations, things like that are not just luxuries for the 1%, but something that should be shared by all of us.